So in this video, I will be explaining how we can use the Smart Sniper Entry Spike Detector. So, the rules are really simple. All you have to do is you just need to follow the trend. There's two ways that we can use this system, but usually, I would recommend it for scalping. Alright, let's start with the boom indexes. As you can see, we only trade the spikes. We don't trade against the spikes. The spike detector gives us two arrows. We get the first arrow as the aggressive buy signal, and we get the second arrow as the second entry. So, you can just choose which arrow you would like to use, but normally I just use both. But it's up to you to back this in. Select which one you would like to use. So let's get to it. We can't just take entries given by the spike detector without confirming the trend, so this is the way the trend cloud does its job. So, the function of the trend cloud is to indicate whether we should take the entries by the spike detector or not. So here is how you can use it. For boom indexes, you can only take the interest when the cloud is blue. So as you can see, our cloud is blue over. And you can check up here. The spike detector gave the signals. So if you saw that the trend cloud is blue, you see the signals, and you can take your entries. Once you've taken your entries, and it spikes into your favor, you can hold for 5 to 7 candles. Then you can close your trade. But it's up to you. You can backtest it. Either you close after 5 candles, or you close immediately after you're in profits. So, when you get scenarios like this, you enter your position. The trend cloud changes to red. So what I would recommend you to wait up to, let's say, 10 candles. Keep a 10 candle stop loss. Or it's up to you to decide. I would just stay with 20. Or it's really up to you to decide how you gonna exit the trade, but I would suggest you not to hold any trades for too long, because the trend cloud is already indicating that it is no longer going into our favor. So that's another way to save you from unnecessary losses. As you can see, let me just skip through the history. This is a clear example when we do not take the signals given by our spike detector. Our trend cloud is red. So if it's red on the boom indexes, we do not take the entries given by our spike detector. We just ignore it. Then you can see another one here. Same thing with the blues here. A bit of drawdown, but as you can see, they would have recovered these two entries up here. So, when you take your entries, and they spike like this, you stick to your 5 candles after a spike. You will definitely catch another spike. Definitely. Same over here. If you are patient, you stick to your risk management. Let's say 20 candles stop loss after the trend cloud changes, and you held your position, as you can see here. If you still stick to 5 candles, you would have made a nice profit with the move up here with the signal alone. So the system is very simple to use. You just follow the rules. So yeah, let me just show you around. As you can see, another entry over here. Blue trend cloud. You get the signal. Profits up here. You wouldn't have gotten a lot of signals up here, but at least you would have made profit. Same trend cloud is red. We do not trade, but sometimes, as you can see, when the spike detector gives the signal, it still spikes. But I would suggest you to stick to the rules. Follow your risk management plan. So let's get to the crash. As you can see, the market is in an uptrending move, as indicated by trend cloud. So on crash indexes, when the trend cloud is blue, we do not take the entries given by our spike detector. As you can see for yourself, the entries was given. It does not spike. That is a strong uptrend. So I would highly recommend you to stick to the rules. Let me just show you. As you can see, here's a perfect example. The trend cloud is red. As you can see, it's with a nice rejection over here. So that indicates that it's a strong bearish movement. Our trend cloud is red for our entry. We got another 2 extra entries. Would have made profits down there. Let's say you scalp the whole move over here. If you only stick to the rules, trend cloud is red with the entries given by the spike detector, profits. Yeah, let me show you again. Trend cloud is blue. We do not trade, we only trade when our trend cloud is red. You can see here is another beautiful move down. Trend cloud is red. I've got another signal over there. If you usually I hold my trades based on my analysis. So, what I would recommend you to do is just stick to the rules. As you can see, if you close, enter this here. It was a small spike, but if you close after 5 candles, just stick to the rules, enter again. You would have made profit with this move down here, as you follow the trend cloud and the rules of the system. There is another move down here. You can see nice. Trend cloud is bright red. Entry given by the spike detector. The whole move down you could have caught. And to sum it up, that's how we use the system. For more information, just contact me.